to the channel and welcome back to another reaction request. This one is, yes, absolutely your lucky day. URIAH HEEP. More URIAH HEEP. Come Away, Melinda. This is a reaction request from Gary H. Thank you, Gary H, for another freaking awesome URIAH HEEP song to dive into and to just enjoy. Guys, I'll read the shout out that he had here. He's written this in all of them, so if you missed them, I'm going to read it again because it's very relevant to this whole just rabbit hole that we've now found ourselves diving in. It says, around 1970, there were arguably 4 bands who created the cradle for hard and heavy rock: Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and URIAH HEEP. The HEEP still touring are criminally underrated. Yes, they are, because their early albums in between 1970 and 72, 5 albums in 3 years, are up there in hard rock pantheon with all the other bands named equally influential. So I'm excited. Let's dive into this without further ado. For me, for Gary H, and all of you, let's get off tap.
Daddy, Daddy, come and look. See what I have found. A little ways away from here, while digging in the ground. Come away, Melinda. Come and close the door. It's nothing, just a picture book they had before the war. Daddy, Daddy, come and see. Daddy, come and look. Why, there's 4 or 5 little Melinda girls inside my picture book. Daddy, tell me if you can, why can't things be the way they were before the war began? The answer lies in yesterday, before they had the war.
guys have shown me every side. I feel like I've gone on this crazy ride with these guys, man. I mean, that song was so just instant goosebumps, man. Like instant goosebumps. Oh my gosh, you can't help but just feel so much with that song. It's so thought-provoking. Like, it's just, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. This guy who's singing lead vocals, he's just wow. Like, he ceases to amaze me. This is another side to the band. You know, we've done now 5 songs of theirs. And until this moment, I hadn't heard these guys. I didn't know who they were. But in these 5 songs, I feel like I have gotten to get a glimpse into why these guys, as Gary said, they're like the pillars. These guys were arguably 4 bands who created the cradle for rock around 1970. Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and Uriah Heep. You can hear why. You can hear why. These guys, man, like, their repertoire is just like full circle, complete with everything. Like a song like this is deep, just like full of just so much juiciness. Like, I mean, vocally it's incredible, musically it's incredible, and you get to hear it when it first started out. I feel like they've been adding a little bit of that kind of Spanish guitar vibe, a little bit, like just a whole nother freaking flavor, man. Like, this song just, oh my gosh, dude, like, these guys are so good. I love this song. It's everything. This song is just, it's got all those things, those hooks to freaking grab you in, to freaking just get you feeling the story that's being told, the emotion that comes along with said story. But through great storytelling, there's a great performance here happening, a vocal performance that is second to none, a freaking band that actually knows how to balance out every single element so that it all just works flawlessly. And again, not overdoing it, not throwing too much in the wrong place, but just giving you enough of a taste of everything so that you feel like you've been fed and your stomach's full. But I don't feel like I want to stop eating at the table right now. I want to eat more. And if I had one complaint right now, would be that freaking hell, this is like the last freaking request for these guys right now, because I could literally keep reacting and listening to these guys right now, like, just continuously right now. Felt like I would stay awake. Oh my gosh, these guys are so good. This is a rabbit hole that I've been pleasantly surprised to be introduced to, and I feel like with those 5 songs, we've already just had this amazing journey into said rabbit hole that you can't deny. Like, these guys belong in the history books, man, at the top of the game. Like, again, I want to read what Gary wrote again. I just want to read this because this really sums it up, and I understand why. He literally wrote this, so you guys know, in every single reaction request, the shout out, he wrote this in each and every one. Around 1970, there were arguably 4 bands who created the cradle for hard and heavy rock: Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and Uriah Heep. Okay? They're still touring, he says, and are criminally underrated. That is facts, dude. They are underrated because, like, again, I have not heard of them until this moment, and I haven't reacted to them. I don't understand it. I'm baffled. It seems like someone would have been like, yo, you gotta react to, and maybe you guys did in the comments. You know, I can't read all the comments I get every day on every video. I get so many. We do so many videos. So maybe someone out there did say in the comments somewhere, you got to do URIAH HEEP. You got to do URIAH HEEP. Maybe you guys have been begging and pleading for this. If you have, I understand why. If you haven't, I don't understand why. They're so good. They're so good. He said, are criminally underrated because their early albums in between 1970 and 1972, 5 albums in 3 years. They did 5 albums in 3 years. 5 albums in 3 years. You know, doing 5 albums in 3 years, that's a lot of freaking album making, dudes. That's a lot of work. That's dedication, commitment, and they obviously had a lot to say. You can hear it in the songs that they've said a lot. They've had a lot on their mind. They had a lot to freaking put out into the world. 5 albums worth, man, in that short period of time. They're up there in hard rock pantheon. I keep feeling like I'm saying that word wrong. I don't know why I get weird when I say it. It's not a word I've actually ironically ever really used ever, even though I know the word, I just never really used it. With all the other bands named equally influential. Like, look, all bands are not created equal. Let's just call it what it is, man. Like, all bands are not created equal. You know, and there's levels to this, man. And again, no hate towards any said band, but dude, there's levels to this whole thing. There's bands that operate in a whole different frequency up here somewhere, man. Like, there's bands that are just not even close. They can't. And I'm not hating, because all music's good music. I love and appreciate all music. I find a way to enjoy and appreciate all music. It doesn't matter if they're a big act or small act, a freaking nobody act, a freaking noob act that's just getting started. It doesn't matter who it is. I appreciate all music. It doesn't matter what genre it is. I appreciate and love all music. I am a true music connoisseur. I love music so much. It's been a part of my life, my entire life. I've been doing music my entire life. It is my one and first true love. As an artist, as a producer, as a singer, as a songwriter, I love music so freaking much. So when I hear a group like these guys, I can't help but appreciate just how absolutely incredible said group is. I can't help but feel some kind of way afterwards, especially listening to a song like this. You can't help but being left in your feels. You can't left but be feeling like, holy crap, what have I just experienced? What have I just witnessed? What journey did I just get taken on? Because this is one of those freaking journeys that you want to go on. There's sometimes when, look, dude, like, freaking, there's a journey you're like, oh, I don't know about this one. Just don't know if I want to go. This is not that journey. This is the journey that you've already packed to. All right, sorry guys, lost my train of thought. Freaking the storage on the camera freaking filled up. But look, basically what I was saying is that, like, this is one of those journeys where, like, you're wanting 2 weeks, freaking 3 weeks in advance to prepare for, because you're that excited. Like, this is what that song, like, it's so good. Everything that these guys do, like, it's just been really great. And like their whole, just like, I'm excited. The rabbit hole, all that. I'm super excited. I lost my train of thought because I had to delete a whole bunch of freaking just footage and stuff. I ran out of space and freaking, you know how it is sometimes. But anyways, freaking hell. Yeah, I've completely lost my freaking, because I was just deep in the freaking, and I had spent ages figuring out what I could delete and whatever. But look, this was awesome. Thank you so much, Gary H, for the reaction request. Thank all you guys for tuning in. And if you want to do your own reaction requests, head over to offtap.life. Maybe you've got another rabbit hole that you think I need to know about or whatever. Go head over there. You can submit your reaction request there. Thank all of you guys. I love you. Appreciate you. As always, remember to want to the fullest. Keep it off tap. I'm out.